friends, welcome to art. Today our learning target is I can make artwork safely and independently. And the first thing we're going to do is read a book that tells us more about what it means to be an artist. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to make sure it's full screen. I'm going to make sure you can hear it. And I'm going to press play.
Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. The paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. "There!" Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now, sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. "Huh! I can make a better dot than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. Vashti painted and painted. The blue mixed with the yellow, and she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. "If I can make little dots, I bet I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Sign it." The end.
I like that book so much. And what I like about it is that it tells us that even if you feel like you're not a very good artist, you can become one by working hard and trying your best. Today, I have crayons, and you should use your drawing materials too. You need one sheet of paper and some drawing materials. When I use crayons, I know 3 things about using crayons carefully. One thing I know is that I don't peel off the paper until I've used the whole tip. That way, I can make sure that the paper stays on to protect my crayon and also my hands. I also know that I draw with a gentle hand. If I press too hard, my crayon could break. And while I can draw with broken crayons, it's not always as easy. The last thing I know about using crayons is that I only draw on paper. It's so important to take care of our spaces. And that means not drawing on things that shouldn't be drawn on. Now, today, you're going to take your paper and you're going to make a whole piece of artwork just out of dots. You can do little dots. You could do big dots. You could do different colored dots. You can fill your paper with dots. Remember, when you're finished, I would love to see your artwork on Flipgrid. If you want to tell me what you did and how you did it, Flipgrid is a great place to do it. But you can also send me a picture in an email. I would love to see it that way too. Thanks so much for coming to art this week. I'm so excited to see your artwork soon. Bye now.